Let's begin.
We start with the first live. John Christ on Spirit Airlines.
3 weeks ago, I took a Spirit Airlines flight. I know, I don't want to brag up top, but you're like, John, I was on a Spirit Airlines flight, and there was like a medical emergency. You know, when they come on, they're like, is there a doctor on board? And everybody was panicking, and I was just like... I go, there's no doctor on a Spirit Airlines flight. I go, you know where the doctors are? On Delta, okay? It was an emergency. People were panicking. They kept lowering the standards. Like, is there a nurse on board? I go, there's no medical professional on this flight. This ticket costs $40. We're all unemployed, okay? They just came back on a second later. Has anyone dropped out of nursing school? They just like, has anyone seen Grey's Anatomy? Like, this girl's like, I was a nurse for Halloween. We're like, well, get in here and help us out.
You're listening to the Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby Show. Big Dog 97.9.
It's time for
The Morning BJ. Good morning, Jules.
Good morning, guys.
Morning. Let's hear it.
What do you call a bear with no ears?
bear with
Deaf
no
bear.
ears.
He's I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
B.
No ears.
Gosh.
No ears. That's a good one.
That
I
is
like that
good.
one. Reminds me of the fish. Well, yeah, it
Right?
does. All right. Thank you, Jules.
$1,000.
Of course. Kendra, what are you going to use the $1,000 on?
Diapers.
Diaper. That buys about 2 boxes, doesn't it? It's just... All right. Well, a good use of it, I guess, if that's what you need. Here are your rules, Kendra.
It is 10 questions in 60 seconds. If you answer all 10 correctly in 60 seconds, we'll give you $1,000. At any point you're not sure about a question, just say pass. We'll come back to it if there's enough time. Then whatever your first answer is, that is the official locked-in answer that we do have to take.
All right, Kendra, you ready to roll?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Your $1,000 minute starts in 3, 2, 1.
In the Dr. Seuss book, what color are the eggs?
Green.
Lemon, golden, and canary are shades of what primary color?
Yellow.
True or false, France is surrounded on all sides by land.
False.
What kind of animal is an Australian kelpie?
Pass.
Seattle Grace Hospital is the setting for what TV show?
Grey's Anatomy.
Tom has $7 bills, 6 pennies, and 3 quarters. How much money does he have?
What? Say that again.
$7 bills, 6 pennies, and 3 quarters. How much money does Tom have?
$7.83.
Which word is an antonym of genuine? Real, fake, or authentic?
Authentic.
Name 2 of the 13 original colonies. Now, the buzzer, before you can even give an answer on that one.
All right, let's check out this password. We did have a pass. What kind of animal is an Australian kelpie? Do you have a guess?
A dog.
It is a dog.
That was the dog.
Yeah.
My first thing, I probably would have went kangaroo.
Well, maybe there are different variations of kangaroo. I
don't
just
know
figured
why.
there's a kangaroo. Not like different breeds. I don't know. There may be.
Don't know why. You say Australian, I instantly go, kangaroo.
Or venomous snake. That's what they have there.
Also, Tom has $7 bills, 6 pennies, 3 quarters.
81. It was 81.
Yep,
Yeah.
$7.81. You were 1 penny off.
Yeah. Really good run at it, Kendra. No $1,000 today, but still have some great prizes coming your way.
Do have $20 in free play to High Winds Casino, plus the steakhouse restaurant at High Winds. Give you a $10 certificate to enjoy a great meal there.
All right. Thank you.
Hang tight for us. Everyone else, register to play the $1,000 minute. BigDog979.com.
Are you ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass? What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
Snoop Dogg got busted near L.A. trying to cheat the carpool lane last week. Actually, it really wasn't Snoop. That actually was the problem.
Just a guy posing as Snoop Dogg?
Some guy got pulled over on Wednesday with a dummy in his passenger seat that looked a lot like Snoop Dogg.
That's great.
And it does.
They got a Snoop Dogg doll?
It's a really bad, but it does. I think they were trying to make it look like Snoop.
Got a Temu Snoop Dogg doll?
Yeah. Yes. He's set up with a hoodie, sunglasses.
Nice.
People online think he might have used a Snoop Dogg Halloween mask.
Okay.
To put over him.
Okay.
Either way, it was fairly realistic, but
somewhat.
Especially if you're passing in a car.
Yeah.
The cop who pulled him over snapped a photo of it, cited the guy for multiple carpool lane violations. California Highway Patrol posted it on Instagram as well.
God, the carpool lane must be so enticing. I've never driven out there, so I don't know. I'm sure it must just be flying and everybody else is standing still. So, because we get somebody busted in the carpool lane for a number of different things, trying to look like they have other folks with them. Never Snoop Dogg, though.
Never Snoop Dogg.
That is a first. Thank you, you dumbass.
What a dumbass.
A new list shows how much money you need to be rich in all 50 states.
Very good.
Apparently here in Missouri, it's something like $200,000 just to feel comfortable.
Just to feel comfortable. That's not rich. That's not the same thing.
Comfortable.
Okay, yeah. Well.
In response, our list shows just how much you need to be a broke ass in all 50 states.
Perfect.
So there you go. Top 6 signs you're definitely not rich.
Like this.
These are the top 6 signs that you are definitely not rich. Number 6, when you press withdraw from the ATM, it just laughs.
Good try.
Number 5, your coupon scissors are dull.
That's good.
Number 4, tonight's dinner, roadkill leftovers.
Whew, man, I've not been that hard up.
Number 3, you ask your landlord, do you accept ketchup packets?
Got a few of those.
Number 2, your only bling is the duct tape holding your shoe together.
That's good. That's good.
Top 6 signs you're definitely not rich. Number 1, you have to inflate your mattress.
Oh, that's great.
There's your top 6 list today. Some people have strong feelings about this. Most, at least, have a preference.
Oh, yeah. I think everyone has a preference, probably, right?
If you're ordering a breakfast sandwich, like this morning, bacon, egg, and cheese, what's the best possible bread option? Hundreds of people have voted on this. We are going to have it up at Chris Purple Ace and Bobby Show on Facebook.
Yes.
We'll give you 4 options: English muffin, bagel, toast, or biscuit. What bread option is your number 1 go-to that you think makes the best? Around 1 in 7 said none of those.
What?
They don't like breakfast sandwiches.
Oh, get out of here. Now, if you're more of a burrito guy or girl, I guess. But we're talking breakfast sandwiches. That's the options, all
Who
right?
are the people that don't like breakfast sandwiches?
I don't know. There's something wrong with
Weirdos.
you. Yeah.
So they don't count.
Agreed?
The winner on this poll, and I'm curious what you, the Big Dog 97.9 fan of the show, would choose. I would like to know. Very curious. They picked English muffin.
Really?
26% of the vote. Number 1.
Now, I have English muffins at my house right now. But of the 4 options we're going to give you, I don't think it would even be, it wouldn't be at the top for me.
I do like a good English muffin
Love
sandwich.
one.
It's great. But that would not be my first choice.
Mine neither.
I'm considering these all to be excellent because there is good, like a biscuit. I've had good ones. I've had some not so good ones. Bagels, same way.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming all these are the perfect like you like them.
Agreed.
English muffin, bagel, toast, biscuit. We would love for you to go to Chris Purple Hayes Bobby Show on Facebook. Go vote. We're live now, streaming at this moment. You can make a comment there. Anna already put up biscuit.
She
likes the McGriddle. We didn't. Put that
McGriddle is not an option. Yeah, we're thinking just
a good option.
Good option, but
she went biscuit.
Okay.
You can text us 417-659-9797. I personally am gonna go, and it's a very tough call for me. But again, I'm going for this is the best. A bagel.
Really?
A bagel breakfast sandwich. If it's a good bagel, they're hard to find.
I would agree.
But
I don't know.
Get a good one.
I don't know if I've had enough that just blow me away, and I'm like, yep, that's it. I've had some good bagel sandwiches, but none are as good to me as the best biscuit. Biscuit is superior in my opinion.
I would give that a really close number 2.
Yeah, bagel's good. I actually do love the toast if it's right too. I love all of them. What am I saying? God, I love all of them.
We are the lovers of the breakfast sandwiches.
Carbs, bread, yes, please. I will have them all, please.
We're not like those other people.
Yeah.
That don't like them.
I would never have a hard time finding something that I like. I think, though, biscuit is
your number one?
Tops for me, for sure.
I'm going a really good bagel because a really good bagel, it's super soft in a sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you get the bad, they're chewy, they're like too filling,
they're too hard. You get a really good bagel done correctly. Authentic bagels.
Okay.
Get an authentic bagel, good quality. Can't go wrong with it.
See, I think you got it. It depends what you have on it. Biscuit, on the other hand, versatile. You can just put a slab of sausage on there if you want. Awesome. I never see that with a bagel, do you?
Yeah, you can.
Just a sausage bagel?
Yeah, you can, but I don't. I put more on it.
Me too.
I love the a bagel. There's a jalapeno, the one that I like from a different place. It's not from here, but a different place. It's a jalapeno hash brown cheese bagel.
Okay, that's a lot going on there.
It does have a lot of stuff in it.
Yeah.
It's got bacon, an egg, and some more cheese, different types of cheese.
It sounds good.
Oh, it's amazing.
Bacon, egg, and cheese also to me is like number one.
Bacon, egg, and cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the number one.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Whatever the bread vessel is, bacon, egg, and cheese to me is number one.
All right. We'll see if anybody else can come on the bagel board for me. Anna's definitely on Team Biscuit.
Team Biscuit.
Bobby. Team Bagel for me. Let us know. Text us 417-659-9797. You can also make a comment. We'll get that posted to Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby Show. 8797. So some weird phone lines from the past. I was looking this up because I saw this article. We got a crazy one. But some 900 numbers that used to exist. We called them. None of them worked. You can actually listen to our conversation of us calling them on our live stream. You can go back and watch that.
That's the sort of stuff, if you do want to stream live, you can see the behind the scenes every day where we called like 900 numbers.
And it's kind of just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Would they still be in existence?
Is this still working?
Because at one time, there was a He-Man hotline.
I have the power!
I don't know what.
You get to talk to He-Man is my guess.
It was like $2. All these typically are $2 to $4 a minute for the first 2 minutes. And then after that, it was like 35 cents or something like that.
Think about how expensive that was at the time, though.
Yes.
Like, that's crazy. People paid it, I guess.
Stop Beanie Meanies.
We had to look it up. We didn't know what Beanie Meanies were. I found them. They were kind of like offshoot Beanie Babies, but more raunchy stuff, I think. Yeah.
Call Kiss, the band. Almost every band had a 900 number.
Yeah.
Back then.
Kiss was probably on the forefront.
I saw Two Live Crew did.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure that was nasty.
That would have been a fun one.
Warrant.
Yeah.
They had one. I like anybody that was a musician.
Okay.
This hotline really sucks. Be a junior vampire.
Okay.
And it was the Grandpa Monster from the Monsters.
Okay.
It was his 900 number, and he taught you apparently for 35 cents a minute
how to be
a junior vampire.
That's good.
And then there was a Hulk Hogan one.
Oh.
There was also Dial a Nurse, which I just assumed would be in there. It's 1-900-89-NURSE. And I first thought, okay, well, they just got the number wrong. Surely 1-900-69-NURSE would definitely be in order.
That also didn't work.
It didn't work either.
Yeah. It's amazing that didn't work. You would thought of all of them still working, that would have been the one.
Yeah.
869-NURSE, I would have thought that one was going right now.
Yes. Well, that's still not the weirdest one.
Yeah, this
I think the weirdest one is the old 80s ad. I'll even play the ad.
Okay.
Here's what the ad sounded like for the strangest, I think, 900 number.
Okay.
What makes people all over America break down and cry like this? Call 1-900-9099-CRY and hear it for yourself. $2 for the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. If you're under 18, ask your parents before you call. 1-900-9099-CRY.
That is right. There was a 900 number where it was $2 for the first minute, 45 cents for each additional minute to listen to somebody tell you a sob story to make you cry. That was a real thing.
Who needs a cry so bad that they are like, I'll call this 900 number and get a good cry out?
I don't know.
Who wanted that? Somebody paid for a cry.
Yes.
That's amazing to me. But what would they have even said is the real question.
I'm thinking we could help them out. They could call us. We'll be $1 a minute.
We're going to undercut the 1-900-CRY? Yeah, they could call us.
Call 417-659-9790. We'll make you cry.
We'll make you cry. Hey, we'll even get some sad music on for you here.
Yeah.
We've got a few ideas of how we can make you cry.
Oh.
You will never actually buy the boat.
I'm sorry.
You will never actually buy the boat. Every time you get close enough with the money, some adult BS will happen. You'll spend it on a washing machine or an AC unit. Do you think that might make you cry?
I think that might.
Okay, all right. This isn't your team's year. Draft just happened. Everybody thinks it is. It isn't. All right. They're not going to win. How about your grandma does love you, but she also talks crap about you behind your back with her friends on the phone.
Oh, you know she does. She does.
Finally, you cannot actually do anything you set your mind to. Your mind doesn't work that well. Go practice digging holes.
Your mind does not work that well.
We just think those might have been some examples of what was on the 1-900-CRY hotline or whatever at some point in time.
So if you need a good cry, $1 a minute will hook you up. I can't believe that was a number people called. Please make me cry. You did that too well, Bobby. So, Mr. Drew Carey.
Yes.
Went and saw the Phish show at the Spear in Las Vegas. I don't know if you saw the comments, but Drew Carey shared some rather crude tweets about his experience seeing Phish. One of the things he said was he'd stick his junk into a blender to see Phish's Spear show again. He's a big fan.
That's pretty aggressive. He must have loved it. Yeah.
I love it so much, I would stick my junk in a blender.
Yeah, that's saying something, I guess.
So the band decided to send him a blender signed because they saw the comments.
That's great.
Trey from the band wrote, quote, "Thank you, Drew. See you next time. Happy blending."
Lucky for Drew, he probably has the money to just buy a ticket.
Yeah.
But what a great personalized gift. That would be put up somewhere where everyone can see it.
A signed blender
That's
because of the comment you made.
Autograph Phish blender right there. That's good stuff.
Pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not Headline News. Jerry Seinfeld turned 70 today. Coincidentally, 70 is also the number of times a day an episode of Seinfeld airs. Ellen DeGeneres is doing a new comedy tour. Disclaimer, any fan who makes eye contact will immediately be removed from the premises. Poppy Harlow is leaving CNN. I can't imagine CNN without Poppy Harlow or with Poppy Harlow. I, like many of you, don't know who Poppy Harlow is. And experts say having a handful of almonds a day reduces fat and keeps your heart healthy. Unless they come inside a handful of fun-size Almond Joys. This is not Headline News, and I'm not Poppy Harlow.
You're listening to the Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby Show. Big Dog 97.9.
Hot dog saves man's life.
Not often can you say that that's been the case, but in this instance, it is.
Omaha, Nebraska, Friday. A lot of tornadoes up in that area. Some really massive tornadoes. I know Oklahoma had some massive. Thoughts and prayers to everybody.
Yes, absolutely.
That went through that. Still dealing with that, as we well know how that is. I know we came in, actually covered some on all the stations on Sunday with the possibility of that. Luckily, it kind of fizzled out on us. We just had some thunderstorm warnings.
Yep. Thankfully, no tornadoes for us last night when we were doing that.
I did have a tree limb, I noticed, that eventually broke in the middle of the night, I guess, and landed right where my car would be if I didn't park it in the garage.
Good thing you're in the garage then. That's good.
Massive tree limb.
Yeah.
But hot dog saves a man's life in Omaha, Nebraska. Apparently, a tornado destroyed his house. But he was out buying hot dogs at a gas station when it happened. Here is Jason talking about it.
You know, I was at the gas station getting hot dogs, and it saved my life. So hot dogs saved my life. You know, count your blessings. Be glad there's no fatalities in the neighborhood, I heard, and family's safe. Stuff can be replaced, but family's everything.
It begs the question here. I don't know. Were those just like a pop-up? Because that does happen. Like there's just the energy is just right, and boom.
I think they knew there was a chance of them coming.
Okay.
I think there was hey, we're right, we're prime, be prepared.
And then it just developed over Omaha or wherever it was he was living. Okay, that makes a little more sense. But if it is the line of storms that you can see coming and you're like, I'm going to go get hot dogs.
You know what I want?
Gas station hot dogs. That's what I need.
Gas station hot dog.
Now, amazingly, that is his gut, if you will, hunger or otherwise, saved his life.
Yes.
But
normally it's like, don't go get gas station hot dogs when there's the chance of a tornado.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm sure you guys have heard us. What we're instructed to say. We're not just making this up. This is from meteorologists and very smart weather people telling you to stay inside your home, in the most interior room in your home, the lowest level of your home, not at the 7-Eleven to get hot dogs. I'm going to run to the Quick Trip real fast to get a hot dog.
Get some tornado dogs.
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
44-year-old guy in Pittsburgh named Thomas got a DUI last Thursday after he passed out in his car, then drifted into a metal fence.
Yeah, that's not good.
When the cops found him, he was very drunk.
Yeah, drunk enough to fall asleep while driving.
And so was his dog.
His dog was drunk, too.
It turned out a bottle of vodka spilled on the floor in the car.
Oh, no.
And his chihuahua, Maxwell, sat there and lapped it all up.
Maxwell can't handle very many shots of tequila, I imagine.
Yeah. Well, he's trying to help him out, you know. Maybe
get rid of the evidence.
I'll help you out, Dad. Apparently, he got so drunk, barely could walk.
Oh, God.
Luckily, the cops got to a vet.
Yeah.
It's okay. Thomas facing charges on drunk driving, animal cruelty, making terroristic threats after being threatened, or after he threatened the cops.
Oh.
to kill the cops after they arrested him.
Can't do that.
So you can't do that. Here is the vet that took care of Maxwell.
A gentleman was intoxicated in the car and I guess had vodka in the car that had spilled, and Maxwell got into it and drank some. Evidence of poisoning from the alcohol. He was stumbling around just like a person that is drunk. His pupils were dilated. He's already back to his normal self, not showing any signs of what happened. Looks like a different dog than the dog that presented last night.
I'm thinking, as you said, if it was tequila, it would have been fine. It's a Chihuahua.
Oh, yeah. I misspoke.
Vodka.
I thought it was
vodka.
I thought it was tequila. It was vodka.
If it was tequila,
I know what happened. First of all, wouldn't it be funny to see the pupils dilate? I mean, I'm glad Maxwell's fine. But the Chihuahua eyes are already so bugged out anyway, right? But I know what happened. That guy, while he was like, Maxwell, take over. And he meant for him to drive, but Maxwell thought he meant take over drinking.
Yeah.
And he lapped up all the vodka, and nothing worked out like it's supposed to. Great dog name, by the way, for a Chihuahua. I think that's a good one. But unfortunately, you can't let Maxwell be in that situation, and you can't drink and drive and pass out at the wheel, you dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Point of the show, we find out what we learned on the show today. Bobby, what did you learn?
Well, we've asked you, what's the best breakfast bread for a breakfast sandwich? Biscuit, bagel, English muffin, or toast? You can go to Chris Purple Hayes Bobby Show on Facebook right now and share your opinions with us, or you can always text in 417-659-9797. I am on Team Biscuit here.
I am on Team Bagel.
So we've got a few votes coming in, both for biscuit and bagel, actually. No English muffin or toast votes yet. They may be left behind. It may be between the two.
Very, very high on
But,
that.
hey, mate, you maybe change our mind there. Maybe you think the English muffin is superior. You can go now. Chris Purple Hayes Bobby Show on Facebook. Let us know. What did you learn today?
Hot dog saves a man's life.
It does.
He in the middle of a tornado outbreak in Omaha, Nebraska, he got the hunger for a hot dog from a convenience store, decided to do that, leave his home, and go get a hot dog during a tornado outbreak. And it actually saved his life because his home actually got destroyed from a tornado. But he was fine because he was at the convenience store getting a hot dog.
Yep. And he was full, too. So, he come home. He wasn't hungry. I don't have any stuff anymore, but, at least that hot dog.
Everybody's healthy and safe.
Yeah, and that's the most important thing. Hopefully no injuries, fatalities from those storms. We are thinking about you guys. We definitely know what that's like and have been through that. So thoughts and prayers to them. Let's share one more laugh. What do we have?
Well, Jerry Seinfeld turned 70 on the 29th, so that is today.
Oh.
Here is him talking about being 65.
When you're in your 60s, people ask you to do something, you just say no. No reason, no excuse, no explanation. I can't wait for my 70s. I don't even think I'll answer. I like this time. It's relaxing. I don't want to grow. I don't want to change. I don't want to improve at anything. I don't want to expand my interests, meet anyone, or learn anything I don't already know. I don't lie in restaurants anymore. How is everything? I don't like it here. A lot of people around my age like to make a bucket list. I made a bucket list, then I turned the B to an F, and I was done with that, too. I just want you to have that option. You can either check off all your items or change one letter at the top. You're in a lazy boy watching a ball game.